Hello everyone. Today we are so excited being in Badiwo, and we have Ricky Chen from PUFsecurity and Baraka from ARM to be here to talk about the security for us a little bit. So starting with Ricky, can you give me a brief intro of yourself and what does PUFsecurity do?
Hello, I'm Ricky. I'm from PUFsecurity, business development of PUFsecurity. Uh,
I'm Parag. I'm Director of Segment Marketing within ARM.
yeah, nice to meet you. PUFsecurity is established in 2019. It's a subsidiary of eMemory Corp. It's dedicated to innovating PUF-based security IP solutions by leveraging eMemory's core technology, including narrow PUF and narrow fuse. And PUFsecurity brings PUF-based security solution to the market. Our latest offers include secure OTP, hardware root of trust module, we call it PUF-RT, and crypto coprocessor, we call it PUF-CC, and the accessory around the solution. Mostly is Fresh Protected Series IP, we call it SIP. PUFsecurity can provide PUF-based security IP solutions with superior performance and cost efficient in a wide range of technology platforms with eMemory support. Okay. So, Parag, I got a question to you. ARM is a leading IP provider in semiconductor. So, what do you see the challenge of the security, and what's the strategy ARM would like to address?
Sure. Thanks, Ricky. So if you look at from a market's point of view, more and more devices are getting connected to the internet. And we can see this across many verticals like smart home, industrial, and many other verticals. As more and more devices get connected to the internet, security becomes a much more increasing concern because at some point these devices are expected to talk to each other in a secure way. So from a strategy point of view, we are working on something called platform security architecture, along with many other partners, in kind of making a standard that's available so that many of these devices can talk to each other in a secure way, but also with a standard. So that's what ARM has been working on with respect to security. I'm actually curious now, Ricky, what is PUFsecurity's view of these markets?
Oh, okay. Thanks. In the past 30 years, we have seen three different years of internet connectivity. The first is Internet of Computing. The second is Internet of Smartphone. And then the Internet of Things, the hot topic. Over the period, there have been two major changes. First one is we see billions of devices now are actually connected to the internet. The second is we see the device are originally manual operations, which means a user to operate it, and have transformed to a fully automated operations. So don't need people to operate it. So with this change, have created more security demands than ever due to the complexity of the internet connectivity. Thus, it will making the unique ID and root of trust a must to these devices. Design a secure SoC is challenging and time consuming. So to help designer get to the market quickly, we see that ARM provides the IP blocks needed to build a system called Corstone. Corstone is a complete solution for architecting a system with security at heart, while balancing the trade-offs between the performance and power. And PUFsecurity solution on top of ARM Corstone, we pre-integrate our PUF-based secure IP to provide a secure by design approach that will minimize the attack surface around area of the design.
Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Also, I wanted to ask you, PUFsecurity chose to go and get PSA certification. I'm just curious if you want to tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, yeah, thanks. As we mentioned, security demand is increasing for the connectivity. What should we consider next is a security framework. So with a robust set of common standards in place, PSA Certified is helping people to reduce the fragmentation of security protocols among the various of IoT devices, applications, and solutions provided. So with all that, PUFsecurity has devoted to PSA and move our PUF-based security IP PSA Level 2 certified in 2021. And we are now working on PSA Level 3 certified in 2023. So I also got a question to you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that PSA is a well-defined security framework,
Yeah.
but as I know, is most likely for silicon partners. I would also like to get some of your comments how it will benefit to the device maker like OEM, ODMs.
Yeah, sure. I think that's a good question. So in general, PSA has a framework where we define 4 steps. We start with analyze, then architect, then implement and certify. So analyze is where we kind of make sure there are threat models across various use cases. And these threat models are not just for silicon partners, but also OEMs and ODMs. Then we go into the next stage called architect, where we actually look at it at a device level rather than just silicon level to make sure the hardware and firmware specifications are clearly written down. And then we go to implementation, where the source code is actually implemented based on the architecture. And this is also done at a device level where an OEM or an ODM needs to be implementing. And then finally, the certification. The certification obviously starts with at the silicon level, but then we also work with a lot of OEMs and ODMs to make sure they certify the devices at the OEM and the ODM level. So if you take, say, a device that is in your home, we would like to make sure that device is certified and not just the silicon. So we are working closely with many OEMs and ODMs to make sure even the devices are PSA certified.
Thanks, Brad. So let me do a summary. I think security is no longer an option feature. However, the implementation of security still possesses significant challenges to OEMs, I believe. And OEMs are tasked with meeting those requirements of a range of fragmented global standards and regulations. So Corstone with PUFsecurity, PUF-based security IP pre-integrate together provides a security by design reference subsystem that OEMs can leverage easily to build a security device faster. And based on the PSA Certified, the fragmented security standards and regulations can be fulfilled in one framework with different security levels. So to conclude, I think Corstone with PUF-based security IP, which is PSA Certified, provides device maker 3 key points. The first one is time to market, get to the market faster. Second is low cost with minimal risk. Mm-hmm. The third one, I think, is fast alignment with legislation and standards in one shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. It's a good lesson.
Thanks, Ricky.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Thank you.